Right, we've signed 28 guys, 13 5-stars. It's like the most ridiculous class anybody's ever seen in the history of recruiting. Yeah, the U's very good, but Nebraska's the team that beat us in the playoff last year, so we can get a revenge game at Nebraska. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Then we play our rivalry against Houston. I wanted it home because it's for, you know, recruiting purposes. And then we play Duke, who's apparently ranked 20th. But that means the game... That means the game at Nebraska is the one that I'm playing. So we got a chance to do some... That could be a lot of fun. I think we've reached a point based off the way we were playing against Georgia that we might actually have a chance to play like big games. And we are, you know, we're a 4-star team. And so I mean, we were playing it on All-American. Do I want to go up to Heisman and play? No, we'll play on All-American and we'll play this game. Because I play defense too, and defense on Heisman's just absolutely ridiculous. It's impossible. Who won the Natty? Nebraska. So we're playing the national championship winning team. We play them on the road. We've got our recruiting class set up. The team that beat us in the playoff semifinal got a chance to get that booked in. The Rice Owls. We're a big friggin' deal, dude. We're a big friggin' deal. In the rain, in Nebraska, Cornhuskers, Owls.
And the Owls ready to put total.
Packed house against the national champs. Let's go prove we deserve it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease, and
he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways. But you're seeing
it's picked off! It's picked off by Rico Chosen, the senior.
He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
First-year starting quarterback Tyrone Stanford.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes.
He is not Larry Gilmore.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks.
He is not fast enough to do that, and I got to get used to that really quickly.
The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Uh-oh.
We're already in the first quarter. But
not a good drive.
This could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, that was less than ideal drive. Okay. Our quarterback clearly can't handle the crowd right now. We got to find a way to settle him down. But first, we got to make sure we don't give up a tutty here.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
There we go. That was good. Got a good pass rush.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line.
I got destroyed on that play. Like away from the ball. I got absolutely rocked.
So hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husker.
All right.
Strike, just as we
all right. So Nebraska doesn't suck. They're number 2 in the country for a reason. The biggest concern is not our defense, because that was a 30-yard drive. You know, it's our offense. We got to figure out a way to get our offense to execute under the crowd noise. So we're gonna start with a nice outside zone run to try and get our boy into some space. Settle Tyrone Stanford down a little bit.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something.
That's fine.
To get this
5 yards is fine.
Looking to throw for it.
Terrible. That's a pick.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
I couldn't see the button, so I literally hit the wrong button. I don't know what thing it is to keep the crowd noise from removing the buttons, but I have no idea who I'm throwing to in that situation. That's very dangerous, obviously. I should have just taken a sack or something.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket.
But I just didn't want to. I wanted to try and throw it to somebody and then just literally threw it to probably the worst possible person to throw it to with a linebacker standing in front of him. But yeah, our quarterback is struggling. Whoop.
Defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground.
Oh, shoot. Wow.
And he takes it in for the score.
We got destroyed on that handoff. Okay.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum.
We need to complete a pass. I'm going to throw a screen. Try a different quarterback. We don't have a different quarterback. This is the guy.
Out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
We're going to throw a screen, something where I know where I'm throwing the ball to try and get his confidence up. Because we need to be able to move the ball. If we keep giving them 35-yard fields, we're not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to do anything here. All right, we're going to throw this to McDonald. He's R1. That's all we need to know.
It's a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been
Could have gotten a first down on that play. That was bad. Just need to find a way to shut the crowd up. All right. I'm going to need protection for a second to see if I can get my targets. I'm not going to get it. But I got the ball out, so we didn't take a sack.
Incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
Bro, I can't see anything. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that situation. I can't see the buttons. At no point do I know the buttons of the players I'm throwing to.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt
doesn't help the
bailed
left
them out.
guard got crushed on that play, but
A fair catch is called for.
I can't see anything. All right, we'll throw out a nice cover 3 here.
This one. On third down, going up top. Receiver
Bro, there's if that was my fault that we didn't make that tackle, I would have been so.
The defense stands tall and makes the stop, and they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
Ah, he made it.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin.
Well, I mean, our defense, I think, in this game is fine. We put them in some terrible positions, but our defense is not getting, like, absolutely rolled here. We just need to figure out how to get Tyrone Stanford to feel good about himself, or this is... Fortunately, they have such a big lead, the crowd's not quite as loud as it was. So I think we might be able to run our offense.
We'll circle back if
First down, Rice, no way. Oh, this could hit. This could hit. This could change the whole game right here. This could really hit.
Yeah, great effort by that defense.
Block.
Looking to take a shot.
Yeah, let's go! Great route by Bob Shed and Tyrone Stanford. That's why he's the starter. He can make a throw. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Shotgun 4 wide. Try and spread him out a little bit. And we'll try and run with Hook in between the lines here.
They'll run it on first and goal.
Come on.
And defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run play action.
Let's go. Come on. Great route by Bernard. Back in it.
A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing.
Let's go. All right, we're going to go with a blitz.
Lining up to convert.
Got good kind of sagged man coverage on each side.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep.
Yeah!
And
Monty Waiters for the interception.
Take it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up.
He tried to make the crazy play, but I switched to Amani Waiters and snatched that bad boy up, and I don't want to alarm anybody, are kind of back in this game.
What a momentum-changing play for his team.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. In the red area, it's Griffin.
Yo, Marquise Griffin. He's got the wiggle.
Patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass.
Let's run a play that I feel very comfortable with. All right, everybody's going across the field
rolls
here.
up deep in its own end on that last play.
Square,
Now
circle,
he's
and
second
X.
long coming.
Got it.
He's looking to throw.
Run! Run!
Got it.
Shipley!
Takes it
Touchdown!
to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
A stunning turnaround in Nebraska.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the
Tyrone
house.
Stanford in his first career start at the number 2 team in the country has bounced back. They've capitalized on the interception. That was not the best throw. I kind of messed the throw up. Tyrone did fine.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14
Hoot,
game.
hoot, baby.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Going to have their hands full with him.
Here we go. Ollie, thank you for the 47 months. I'm
Looking to
sorry,
throw
I'm
on second down.
a little preoccupied. Oh, that's touchdown.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it.
Dang it.
A touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is on.
And this offense
Tough.
continuing to put up points.
Tough.
This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win.
Tough.
But still
I would describe the past 2 minutes as tough. I would describe them as tough. That's a 14-point swing. I would describe the last 2 minutes as rather difficult to process emotionally.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on.
Dude, drilled it.
He got it.
And this offense.
All right, give me the bomb to Glenn Ritzman. That would be hilarious.
We got to go up tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Dude, you're the number 1 wide receiver on the 13th best team in the country. Help me out a little bit. Did I throw it a little late? Yes. You are good enough to catch that damn ball, brother.
The aerial assault continues. Unloads to the wideout.
Please hang on. Thank you.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line.
It's amazing what I can do when I can actually see who I'm supposed to be throwing to also.
To the air on first down. Throwing right. It's
Nice.
complete. He gets it in.
Nice. Freshman Nate Uche's first career touchdown. He's
With that
dancing
last
for some
touchdown,
reason.
they're trying to create
Because we are going to lose
momentum.
this
They're
game, but
trying
I'd
to
prefer to
avoid
lose it with
starting
some
the season
offensive
0-1.
pride
They've
intact.
got
That was a
lot of
solid
work to
drive
do
in a
here
minute
the second
36.
half, but you should be feeling
I'm not
pretty
going
good about
to,
that
you know,
last
ruin my
score.
dignity
Now
with
you
an
gotta keep
onside
that
kick
up.
here. We're not going to win this game, but whatever.
Here he comes from inside.
Too many
his own
mistakes,
5.
couple bad
He
breaks,
was
but mostly
looking for some
mistakes.
running room, but not-
Oh, man. Tough game. Couldn't stop the run.
As disappointing as this is,
Could not stop the
everything's still
run.
in front of this team.
And, I mean,
think
our
back
offense
to
was abysmal for 2 of the 4
1983 Miami
quarters.
got blown out in the opener, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They
Running
gotta
back ran
iron
for
out some of these
177
mistakes out
yards
here
and
on
3
the field.
touchdowns on
But I think if
36
this is a team,
carries.
if they
He had
stay
the game
healthy
of his
throughout the course
life.
of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious. I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983
Damn.
reference. I know you.
All right, visits are sorted. Things are handled. And I am expecting to be able to win this game. We are at home against Houston. We're just looking for a nice big XP bump, and we'll be fine. I got 518 XP, which definitely means we won the game. Hallelujah. We won the game, and we got a ranked opponent going. 31-3. Got smoked on the road against Nebraska, but as long as we're putting together something good here. Tyrone Stanford. How do you get better brand exposure? It's not just by winning. Win big games. Play big games. Honestly, my brand exposure went up losing by 24 at Nebraska, but be careful. Losing too much will obviously lower your championship contenders. So there's a balance. Play big games. Not too big that you're going to lose, but like, you know, play big games. Okay, hi Duke. How you doing? How are you doing? Little ranked home game. 17 against 21. Good for the brand exposure. Show me the high XP, baby. Show me the high XP. That means we won. We had to have won. Had to have won. Quentin Kenoy's there. Alejandro Mendez is there. Welcome to the Owls. Who's this? Oh, some guy way down my chart. Yeah, we won. Okay, we didn't get all 4. I wasn't expecting to get all 4, but to get 2 guys that we were. I mean, we just got a gym pass rush extraordinaire. We got another defensive end. I can't help myself. I need defensive ends. I need them like I need air. Petrovsky had 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks in the win. That's nice. And the bounce back continues. If only I hadn't played that game against Nebraska and lost. Oops. Alrighty, kids. This is going to be a spicy little tamale. Yeah, we have all the visits scheduled for week 6. All the points allocated. We're feeling good. We're just got a little road trip to the University of Texas, San Antonio for our 4th game of the season. And we are missing Nick Shepley, the sophomore, who is out for 9 weeks with a dislocated ankle. So I'm going to do something really interesting. I'm totally going to redshirt Nick Shepley because of that injury. We're going to take that as an opportunity. We've got other receivers that are going to be able to help this team out. I don't think we need him. Welcome to the Owls. Hell yeah. What? Why? We lost. We didn't lose the game, but we lost a guy. We lost a recruiting battle that I didn't project us losing, that's my nightmare. That's actually my nightmare. We only won 24. Our defense is great. I don't know if Tyrone Stanford can lead these boys the way they need to be led right now. I don't know if my boy Roan's going to be able to do what we need to get done this season. We'll see. We're not trying to sign like a crazy amount of guys. We've got 10 seniors, which means we'd be really fine with a class of like 20 players. I think we're going to be able to turn that out of the board that we have right now. It's going to be a bit of a roll of the dice in a few of these battles with these 5 stars, but you know, there's really no good place for me to go. Maybe down here. Then you can see like the progress on the bar and everything, but scheduled you visit? No. It's week 6, dude. I think next week it might end. Like going from week 6 to week 7, it might end, but even if it doesn't, then it will definitely end going week 7 to week 8. And that means that is a waste of 40 points to schedule that if that's what we want to do. We're at home against USF. I want to see our offense put up some points here. This is a very winnable game. Obviously, we have visits. We're expecting commits. Yes. There's one of the guys that was a tight race. That is a Jim 5-star wide receiver and Willie Aguilar. Get in. James Joseph. Yes. He's an ath. He's not just a wide receiver. Hoot, hoot, brother. Hoot, hoot. Antoine Jackson. He's also an ath. All right, I'm nervous at when this is going to end, but we did make 4 signings at least because I know we had some battles. Oh, my goodness, I think we might have gotten all of them. Randall Higdon has signed from French Camp, Mississippi. No! The Gym 4 stars are gone. We won the game, but we lost all 3 of the Gym 4 stars. We're frigging locked out of everything. 2 sacks by Jaqueline Reddick, our incredible defensive tackle. And he was the National Defensive Player of the Week. That is notoriety gaining. But did our offense do anything? Kind of. 38 points. We'll take it. 477 yards. I will definitely take that. Big game from Stanford. Ran the ball well. Marquise Griffin had 62 yards. Hook had 82 yards. Stanford had 32 yards. Uche led us in receiving with 2 touchdowns again. Number 1 player in the country last year on the recruiting class. Nice calm start to the season league-wise. Come on, bring it home, brother. Bring it home, 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 bring it home. Oh, my goodness, Ole Miss. No! No, we're going to lose both of them. God. We're going to lose both of them. Marquise, Khalid, and Jew. We're going to lose both of them. Ole Miss has a level 5 pipeline. You can see it in the P tier there. The strategy, get as many good players as possible. That's the idea anyways. I don't know what's going to happen, man. Couple things are going to happen. I think I'm going to be sad after this week, but I just got to live with the sadness. All right, come on, boys. Keep the wins coming. This is an 0-4 team on the road, so even though we're going to lose 2 recruiting battles, I think. Which makes me incredibly sad, but Ole Miss just actually kicked my... Welcome to the Owls! #1 player in the country. Tavares Ekanam. How? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea how he... Okay, Brian Booty. We expected to get. It was a bit of a battle. Is that offensive tackle in here, though? If he's in here, too, then we just punked Ole Miss so hard. That's not him, but we'll take Quibena. Obviously, great. I think we lost him. Yeah, we got one. Look, I'll friggin' take that, dude. We got one of the 2. I'll take that. I thought we were losing them both. We got the quarterback. We did not get the offensive tackle. That does suck, but whatever. Okay, we have landed 12 5-stars. We are sitting on the best recruiting class in the country again. It's kind of what we do. You know, I don't know what to tell you. All right, we decided which players we actually want to bring in and everything, which is nice. And we're off to a 5 straight wins after I lost us our opening game, but the injuries are piling up. Senior J.R. Gilchrist has broken his toe. He's out for 5 weeks. Another senior, Petrovsky's out for 4 weeks with a torn labrum. Neither of those are fun. We have natural backups to both of those, so hopefully we can carry on and pick up a win against SMU. I don't think we're in any crazy recruiting battles this week, although we should land a few more guys. We can kind of narrow it down. All right, Togiai was the guy we absolutely wanted to get, so that's very nice. Mercer, didn't expect us to actually just like get him this week, but that works for me. We got Daryl Dunlap. That's what I was waiting for. That was the guy where we were making sure we didn't get punked, and we did win our game as well, so things are going well. Things are going, they're going up, going according to plan. So how many commits do I have? I have 15 total commits. We want to get Jalen Moses in, because that would be a nice pickup. We'll do the 65 for one more. Max Wallow is the power back. That would take us to 17. We want Kugbila because we want to get 2 quarterbacks in every time. Or maybe, you know, if Kugbila's got that high overall, we could just move Jew to another position. We don't know. How do we do against SMU, though? Ooh, little close. We kind of smoked Army, 49-10, but they're bad. They've done really bad. Stanford threw 5 touchdowns, also threw a couple of picks. Yeah, we're starting to run for more yards. Dude! Our power running back, Paul Haywood, broke a 62-yard run. He had 2 carries for 64 yards. He broke a 62-yard run 60 yards after contact. Legend. So, Grossman, Brooks, Esposito, we know we want. Jalen Moses, Kugbila, we know we want. Really, the only decision is Volks. So we're looking at a class of like 23 guys. I think that's good. I think that's good. Now we can focus on the season at hand, you know? Now we can focus on the season at hand. Starting with the Owl Bowl. At home in the Owl Bowl. Suffering some pretty serious injuries right now. But Petrovsky and J.R. Gilchrist and then Shepley are all going to come back in consecutive weeks. Come on, Rice! Show me the XP! All right, we got the punter. We got the fullback. We got Esposito. Very close to finishing our recruiting class, actually. We won. There is only one team that gets to hoot all over the damn place, and it is us. Okay, there is only one team, 35-27. Little close for comfort, but we won. We are not blowing teams out the way we were doing last year, but, you know, Tyrone Stanford's learning how to be a star. He's just not as mistake-free as Larry Gilmore. He did run for 40. He ran for over 100 yards again. The game of the century of the week here in the American Athletic Conference, Tulane and Rice. This is the type of game that if we really are just too good for this conference, we win this game. On the road against the second best team in the conference. Okay. Easy. Show me the XP. I mean, you can show me that too. That's great. Really? Our conference. This is our conference. This is our conference. This is our conference. Nobody, even first year starting quarterback, friggin' sophomore, 40-10. What's up? The lights are on. Right, we were in the national semifinals last year. I mean, come on. Tyrone Stanford, he is ready now. You know, 22 of 26, throwing that thing, 4 touchdowns. Incredible performance from Tyrone Stanford. Hook ran for 110 yards, the senior running back. He's bringing it all year. Jamison Fabini had 2 touchdowns. Uche had 2 touchdowns. Those guys are young. It's a sophomore and a freshman catching those touchdowns. Why you 7 the matches? Because I like the management aspect of the game. We play the first game of the season, which we went on the road against Nebraska, who was number 2 in the country at the time, and we got smoked, but our team has managed to turn that around, and we're now a top 4 team in the country, which is awesome. All right, Volk and Kugbila should both commit this week, and then we're done. We're done. Don't need anybody else. We've got quality players on our team. There's no serious weak spot. We're losing 10 seniors, which means we want 23 guys so we can cut bad developers and move on with our life. So Rate's playing left tackle and Swaim's playing right tackle. Sorry, Rate's a big body. Very experienced player, been with us for a long time. I'm sure he can handle Tulsa. I'm sure. I'm sure we can handle it. Tulsa. Last 2 guys. What? My God, if I accidentally lose this guy, we might not have won. What, guys? Really? We lost? We lost a game? 37-35 at home to Tulsa. We lost a game? What are we doing? Couple of picks from Tyrone State. He has not been clean. Oh, we didn't run the ball at all. Oh, my God. We ran for like 20 yards. We did not run the ball at all. Bob Shed was huge. Fabini was huge. Barnart was huge, the tight end. Lewis Guy had friggin' 12 tackles. Okay. And that means that we are actually in one last little recruiting brawl here because we kind of fumbled the opportunity to slam the door shut. Not going to change anything. I think we will be fine. I think we'll cinch our recruit, but it ended up taking an extra week because of whatever the hell that was. Prove to me we don't suck. Tyrone Stanford, don't throw an interception. Challenge level impossible. All right, we got him. Okay, we won. Oh, gee. I did not want to live in a world where all of a sudden we started dropping games all over the place. Thank you. I literally asked him to stop throwing interceptions. He didn't throw one. He became the conference player of the week with 5 touchdown passes. Thanks. If I'd known, all I had to do was ask. Thought this was our year? I don't know. But we did win 56-17. He awoke. Okay, if we can go win this game, then it's fine. If we can go win this game, then it's fine. Rad says, oh my goodness, Jaquaylin Reddick's out for the rest of the year. He broke his tailbone. Our star defensive we've just not really been injury-free this year. I've not done a good job of that. Ruben Muti is there. Swaim is there. Okay. Means our starting defensive tackle is Marquise Brower of Greenwood, Indiana. The guy we moved over from defensive end to help out our defensive tackle depth chart. He's definitely very good, but Jaquaylin Reddick is better. Whatever. Let's finish the season strong. Hero of the win. Let's finish it strong. That's maybe win, maybe loss. That's a win. Okay. That's a win right there, baby. And Navy? What? What happened to Tulane? What a season from Navy. The Naval Academy is headed to the American Conference Championship game. What happened? I figured we'd just be playing Tulane again. I mean, I'm happy we're not. Tulane's probably better than... We had 529 yards and they had 196. We should have won this game by a lot more than we did, but we didn't because Stanford threw 2 picks. Bro, recruiting class is done. 23 guys. We needed a fullback and a punter. Those are the 3 stars we signed. 13 5-stars for the second straight season. I think Auburn pulled in second. Georgia, Wisco, Ole Miss snuck 1, but we snuck 1 away from Ole Miss, so... Top class in the country for the 2nd year in a row? Question mark. All very good. Should be road graders. Contract extended. We love to see that. I mean, we turned it around. 4-8, 5-7, 10-3 with a Military Bowl win. Won the conference at 12-2, 10-4, 10-4, 14-1, and got to the national semifinal. And now we are trying to win our 4th American Conference title in 5 years, which I believe would warrant moving conferences. We got to beat Navy. If we don't, we haven't separated ourselves enough. Always be Cruton. Nice. All right. Surely we win this game. Navy's obviously had a good season. They have proven they deserve to be in the championship game because everybody else fell apart and they just kept winning football games. They run the complex triple option, but surely. That's it right there. That's it right there. That is it. We are the champions of the American Conference for the 4th time in 5 years. I think that means it's time to move on to the Big 12 or the SEC or somewhere where we can we can play in a very top conference. Nate Uche had 156 yards and 3 touchdowns, putting up a Randy Moss stat line against the Naval Academy, which feels a little unpatriotic. Kevin Ramsey wins the Heisman, 48 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Yeah, I don't think Tyrone Stanford's putting those numbers up. And I don't think we had anybody win an award, unfortunately. But we are the champions. And we got the bye as one of the automatic teams in the college football playoff. We are the number 4 seed. We will play UCF, the University of Central Florida, or Stanford out in California. That is not nearly as rough as we had to play Georgia in the quarterfinal last year. But this is the week where we don't have to do anything. Shout out to Arizona State for making it. Oh, but the fact that we're the 4 seed for the 2nd straight year means we semifinal, if we are able to make it, is against a team we very much do not want to play. Well, okay, Stanford won. The Stanford Cardinal against the Rice Owls in the college football playoff quarterfinal. I mean, the whole season is building up to this. Michigan beat Georgia, so Georgia's actually washed. Nebraska beat Arizona State, who qualified as an automatic qualifier. And then Nebraska beat them, so the reigning national champions are in the quarters. And Auburn beat Boise State, so we're down to the 8 teams you would expect. Well, not Stanford. Stanford's a surprise. Have we won one of these? No. We have not gotten, we've won one playoff game in our history. It was last year. We beat Georgia in this round because we had the bye. We were a 4 seed as the conference winner. There's nothing else to do, really. I mean, we can check our injury report, see who's back. We're missing Reddick and McKissick. No, what? Freshman All-American Nate Uche is out with a dislocated hip from the champion. Oh, that is cruel and unusual. Oh, that sucks. Nate Uche's out. He was, good old freshman All-American. All right, depth chart is all set. Now it is correct. Few weird things in there. Don't know why they were happening. Come on, baby. Come on. Win me a playoff. Let's win. Let's win. Let's win. Let's win. Yes. Yes. Oh, my. Is this the year? I know it didn't feel like the year. We lost 2 games. Is this the year? Is this the year we could win the national championship? Because we totally just beat Stanford. Is this the year? We won the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, which was the quarterfinal of the playoffs. We have beaten, kind of surprise. Oh, my goodness. Tyrone Stanford, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 305 yards, handles the pressure incredibly well. And we're playing the #1 team in the country for the 2nd straight year in the semifinal, the Oregon Ducks. Wow. We won a playoff game. We won a playoff game again. Oh, you didn't even look at the Navy game. We beat Navy 66-20. We were so distracted by all the end of season stuff. We put up really ridiculous points. Now, we beat Stanford 39-34. This was a very close game. Eight for 11 on 3rd down. Wow. Look at the 4th quarter, dude. We were losing by 4 going into the 4th quarter. We put up 22 points going into the 4th quarter. An incredible. Yeah, Tyrone Stanford owns Stanford. There's only one real Stanford in this town. Also, senior running back Trevor Hook, who we've kind of ignored a lot, he's had a very, very, very nice season. 131 yards rushing in a playoff game is great. Dude, I mean, Oregon beat Michigan 42-28. Nebraska will not defend its title. Texas beat them 28-24. And Miami beat Auburn 59-57. An epic all-time classic produces the top 4 seeds in the semis. College Football Playoff Committee got it right. We've won our 2nd playoff game playing Oregon. Let's do it. I got nothing else to say. Let's play for a national title. Let's take Rice all the way to playing for a national title. Oh my God, we won. We won. No way. That's enough XP. We totally won. And for the first time in history, the Rice Owls will be playing for a national championship. Petrovsky was the defensive player of the game with a sack and 3 tackles for loss. Jamison Fabini had 4 catches for 217 yards and 3 touchdowns. Unplayable from the sophomore Jamison Fabini. The legend, Jamison Fabini. Unsurprisingly, he was the National Offensive Player of the semifinals, and we play the Texas Long. Of course we do. Rice is in Texas. We play the Texas in the national championship. It's an all-Texas final. Oh, no, I don't like that. Mensah and Applewhite. 2 more injuries. Mensah's going to miss the game, and our starting center, Tim Applewhite, is going to miss the game as well. Bro, 5 injuries for this title game to 4 starters. All right, we're going to create a save point. I'm going to play the first half just to be fun. But we will not save that as actual progress. But you can't miss. I mean, we're in the national championship game. I'm not going to miss a chance to experience that and play a half of football, and then we will back out, and then we will simulate it. But let's go have some fun, baby. Let's go have some fun. Tyrone Stanford leading the boys out there. We're going to throw a little play in the flat to Griffin to get us started. Alrighty. At least I didn't get sacked. Watch that safety. We might be able to hit a bomb on this play.
Pressure is coming.
Dang it.
It
was open. I got hit.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return to the ground.
Oh, my. I got juked so hard. I need to level up. Dude, McCracken just got hurt.
Inches away.
Oh, we're missing both starting defensive ends now. That's not fun.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
What a play by Petrovsky. What the hell was that? From big Alexander Petrovsky.
Short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll loft.
Oh, it's intercepted by Greg Buscelli.
What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
The sophomore free safety, Greg Buscelli. Like the out route to space here from Shepley. I think he might open up here. Don't know about the beanie, but if we can get Shed at speed, this would work too. A lot of good options here. No, he was open, dude. I need time, line. I need time. We wasted the pick, not doing anything in our first couple of drives.
This one will be fair caught.
It's going to be a battle for our defensive line today.
He didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
He'll hand it off. Tackle behind.
All right, I filled one hole. McCracken filled the other. That's nice work.
Play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they bring him down after a solid.
Got to be able to stop the run, guys. We got to be able to stop the run. Okay, cover 6.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down.
Pick 6. Pick 6. Rico Chosen with the interception. And it's a house call in the national championship game.
All the way in, pick 6. Touchdown, Rice. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
2 interceptions in the first quarter for the Texas quarterback. And it's the Rice defense that scores first. Showing our national championship depth by being able to bring in the backups on the defensive line and hold our own here.
Play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Easy. Way to stand up. Way to stand up.
He had the time to make the throw and he put it on target.
Oh, I had it.
What? Is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with.
Oh, I hit square at the wrong time. I thought I was about to.
After coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, I thought I had it. Okay, 7-3.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good come down.
All right, we'll bring in Haywood, the big back. But we're giving this to the fullback. Oh, yeah, they didn't see it coming. Weathers, touchdown.
Touchdown, ours. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally.
That was a big time drive right there. That was a big time drive.
Down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Ritzman should clear it out. I'd love to hit Shed. He's the best chance in this play.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time
Dude.
here. And it's the senior getting
I was
home with
smashing the
sack.
button to throw, but he never apparently got set enough to throw the ball.
To be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive
Come
front.
on, Harbor. We made that.
This one is right through. And they add to their lead. The pass is off target. He got
All right, that's enough. It would have been a good second half to play. I don't know if we would have won that game. I was definitely struggling to get the ball out on time there. But we know in this save, it's not about what I can do on the field unless it is that opening game of the season. It's about what these boys with the Rice Owls can do on the field. With Tyrone Stanford, Alex Petrovsky, Mr. McCracken. What they can do on the field. And what they can do on the field in this game is win Rice's first ever national championship against an in-state rival. The first ever national championship game that we have made in 2031. Show me the money! Fabini had 2 touchdowns. He had an unbelievable playoff, but none of this matters. We obviously lost. Oh, by 3! All right, who wants to go to the draft? Oh, boy. Fun. So Lamb wants to leave because of the playing style. I think we just let him. He's not somebody that we had huge plans for. Bob Shed, we have a great chance to talk him into coming back. He is a projected 7th round pick. 3 guys that are projected 1st round picks. So Keefe, McCracken, and Reddick. Very hard to talk. I mean, come on. Give me O'Keefe. Yo! Ezekiel O'Keefe is coming back to try and win the Natty. How about Javier McCracken? We talked him out of it last year, but he was a 3rd round pick last year. Javier McCracken and Jaquelin Reddick are headed to the draft. They are projected 1st round picks. We wish them the best. We even talked McCracken into coming back this year, but we're losing a lot of defensive ends, man. That being said, I will try to keep Lamb just because we're losing a lot of defensive ends. And he actually decided to stay, so good that we were able to bring Lamb back because, again, we're losing a lot of defensive ends. Wow, we had 4 first-round picks in the NFL draft. Ruben Muti, Javier McCracken, Jaquelin Reddick, who we moved from defensive end to defensive tackle. He obviously took to that move pretty well. And Rico chosen our top corner. Dane Webb, who was projected to get picked in the 5th round. And then George Alaka, who got picked in the 5th round. Trevor Hook in the 6th round. So our running back did make it. All reliable Trevor Hook. And Dylan Minsa. What? How did they flip Jew, dude? We signed this guy. I swear we signed this guy. What do you mean they flipped him? Now I only have 12 5-star. Wow, I'm incredibly salty about that. I'm incredibly salty about that. Because that is exactly where I wanted to kind of leave it today. And now I have to spend the entire time until tomorrow thinking about the fact that we lost Carlos Jew somehow.